Today we have a special segment on Knowledge is Power about reverse mortgage purchases. And this is a fantastic tool for both realtors and loan officers that are working with realtors. What this is using a reverse mortgage purchase in a purchase on an FHA approved home. So once again, remember, you have to make sure that the home is going to be eligible. So if you happen to be looking at condominiums, make sure you look under the FHA eligibility. You're going to be able to see it if you Google FHA eligible condominiums. Make sure you check that first. If you happen to have an FHA eligible property, also all single family homes in the US, unless they're modular or mobile homes, they're going to be eligible. The 2 to 4 unit properties are also eligible under FHA. Once you have an FHA eligible property, someone can purchase the property as long as one of the homeowners is age 62 or older. So in the event of you have husband and wife both over age 62, we look at the younger of the two people. So if we have the husband that's 65, wife is 62, what will happen is we look at the loan to value. So if, say hypothetically, the loan to value on a 62-year-old was 48%, what would happen is if the property that they were purchasing is $300,000 as an example, then they would be responsible for putting in down payment 52%, and 48% would be eligible for reverse mortgage. So under the reverse mortgage, they don't have to pay any mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. So as long as they pay their property taxes on time and they pay their homeowner's insurance, they can stay in this home for the rest of their lives. So it's a fantastic tool for realtors because the purchasing power has been increased. As you get older, you get a higher LTV. So by example, if you have, say, two 70-year-olds versus a 65 and 62-year-old, the 70-year-olds will get a higher LTV, or it might go from, say, 48% to 53, 54%. So let's use the 54% as example. If they have 54%, then 46% is being used as the down payment, 54% is being used as the reverse mortgage on the $300,000 home. So as you get older and older, it gets even better. So with the 75-year-olds, let's say you're up to 58 to 60%, that means that 60% of the purchase price of the $300,000 home, 60% can be financed with a reverse mortgage. They're not ever going to have to make a mortgage payment. It's significant. So it makes them live lives that are more comfortable, where the cash flow is easier on them, there's less pressure in paying bills, and it's all about living lives that are healthy and living lives that are stress-free. And what we want to do is we want to reduce the stress for our people buying homes, we want to increase their purchasing power, and we want to increase the flexibility in their lives. You are going to look like a superstar when you introduce the reverse mortgage purchase concept. Once you understand how it works, you can contact me or contact anyone that works with TAM Lending. I would love to talk to you about it. It works under new construction. It also works under a home that's pre-existing. If you are doing a new home, new construction, you cannot start the reverse mortgage until there is a CO. So all of the reverse mortgage is assembled, but it doesn't actually go into underwriting until the CO has been completed by the builder. So typically there is about an extra week to 2 weeks at the most after the CO is completed by the builder. So it's important for the realtor to know you have to have some extra time in your agreement of sale so that you don't run into problems, okay? That's pretty much the basics. You can do a parent and child where, say, the parent is 75 and the child is 45, but you're going to be dealing with much lower LTVs. When you do that scenario, the child must live in the property, and you have to notify the loan officer as well as the company that you are doing a reverse mortgage purchase with a parent and child, and that has to be disclosed immediately in the underwriting process so that the loan to value is correctly determined. That's pretty much the basics on reverse mortgage purchases. Thank you very much and have a great day, and I hope that's been helpful. Thank you, Chris, for inviting me on the show, and remember, knowledge is power.